Well, as you can see, here's the grille off of the 1975 Mark III, having spent about 3 hours hand sanding. Washed all the grill down first and then hand sanded it all. Got it really clean, got all of the flaking paint that was on it off of it, and it's now in plastic primer, and it's come up really nice. That's the base coat on it. Sort of zoom in, you can see it's all nice and clean and nicely coated in the grey. So that's done. I've done all the top edge all the way along. So that's all coated. And turn it round, and we've got the back done. So the whole grill's been cleaned down and coated with its grey, ready for colour coats to go on. Now, according to the can, you're supposed to leave it 24 hours to go dry and hard and set before you paint it. So, following instructions, it's getting left for 24 hours, and then it'll get the silver sprayed on. And then again, I'll leave that to dry out, so make sure that it's bonded on properly. So, a minimum of 24 hours again before we touch it. And then mask up the silver areas, and then we'll go into the grey coats. So you'll see it with the silver on it, and then next time you see it, it'll have the grey on, and we'll see how it comes up. Well, as you can see, here we are with the headlight surround panels. Obviously they've all been hand sanded down and scraped with a very sharp knife, just very gently, because trying to get the sandpaper into these sort of areas, in the ridges and into the sort of tight bits down inside there is not so easy. So I need to get all the loose paint out and get it back to a nice clean condition. So obviously they've been scraped and sanded and then been thoroughly washed and cleaned. As you can see, they're very light. You can see the sort of silver under it where they originally were sprayed silver, and then obviously they've been masked up, and then you get the dark grey in. On this we need to have a silver ring on the front fascia of that, and we also need to have the brighter silver around there, and then obviously the inside bits in there and in these two bits go in the darker grey. Getting the other ones cleaned down. Still got a lot of its original dark grey on this one, because it's not needed to be sanded quite as much as the other side did, but obviously, you know, it's still patchy and it's not got its silver on the front or on that side bit to a degree where it needs to be good enough. So well, nice and clean inside and out, just leaving them to dry off now properly, and then we'll get them into primer and then start masking up, and I'll show you the finished result when we finish them. Well, as you can see, here are two of the 1974, 75, 76 round plastic headlight type grills with the 7-inch sealed beam units. One of these is brand new and never been fitted, genuine Ford item, and the other one is the one that's off of the 1975 Cortina L that I bought recently, that I've painted and restored. And really pleased, to be fair, because it's come up looking really nice. And if you can tell which one's which by looking at this, I mean, obviously they're both in the same colour schemes. I've had the paint matched as close as I could. The top one is the one that I've actually repaired. It's all been rubbed down, it's been painted with the plastic primers, then it's been meticulously masked up, so that we've got the silver line there, and then the dark grey, and then the silver, and then the dark grey centre, and then the silver bar, and then obviously the dark grey, and then the silver edge. On this, because of the lighting, it's kind of looking very silvery, but if I get it at the right sort of angle, you can probably see the difference in the silver there and the dark above and below. Then we come down, we've got the bright silver again, and bright silver, and then that gives you more of a look of what the actual colour is. It's that dark sort of grey, but because of the way the light's reflecting, it's making it look a lot lighter. And then we come down to Ford's original one. So as you can see, the dark grey on the Ford one with the silver edge, which is there, and the dark grey and the silver there matches really closely. So I'm very pleased with that. It's come up great. I say this one's a brand spanking new, original old stock one. So I've kind of copied the way that it's done, the way it's sprayed on, and instead of having all that horrible black glossy flaking paint that was all over it, showing through bits of silver, showing through bits of the grey, loads of chips and things in, it's now come up looking way better. So original and original new old stock. That's the original off the 1975 one, an original Ford one that's never ever been fitted to a car. So yeah, really pleased with that. So it just shows you a lot of patience. A few days have gone by letting paints dry and masking up, and then spraying in the next bit, and then masking up, and then doing the rest of it, because obviously it's actually in 3 different colours. You've got the metallic grey, you've got the silver, and then on the top edge, still I won't touch that one just yet because it's still drying off, but obviously on the top edge you have the matte black on that edge all the way along. It shows as you open your bonnet and you look down. So it's actually a 3 colour process on the grills. This is why I put it down carefully because it's not wet, obviously, because it's new. But yeah, very happy with that. Yeah, obviously she's got the plastic black grill, which is kind of flaking and peeling. This one looks like it's been silver at some stage, and then they've kind of painted over it black. I don't quite know why it's been sprayed silver and then sprayed black. Maybe somebody wanted it to look like an earlier model at some point. Well, here we are with the beautiful Medina Green P-Reg 1975 Mark III Cortina L, and I've restored her little grille and the headlight surrounds, and they're back to as they should look when they left factory. As you can see, we've got the dark grey and the nice silver edging, silver edging on there. Got the matte black on the top, which should be on it, and then we come to the silver and the grey and the silver and the grey and the silver and the grey and the silver. So quite a lot of work rubbing it all down, and then masking up and painting and letting it dry, and then masking up some more and painting and letting it dry, and then masking up some more and painting and letting it dry, and then obviously going over it with the satin lacquer over the black and over the grey and the silver. But I think you'll agree it looks so much nicer than all that horrible gloss flaking paint that was on her. And obviously, you know, scruffy bits of silver that were showing through. So we're really pleased with this. It looks close as you're ever going to get it to look from factory. Got the paint matched at a local paint place, and I think they've done a really good job. Well, I say they've done a good job. To be fair, I got the paint swatches, went through everything and looked in the end, because I took it to them to match it, and then they went, oh, we can't find the right colours. So I went outside with the paint swatches and did it. So yeah, it's come up really nice. As you can see, she looks lovely with a proper type of grille. So the first bit technically restored on her, apart from obviously having a clean